Hey guys, welcome to another product review. No, not a set of crappy green sunglasses. In fact, probably the most extraordinary shoes I've ever ridden. Let's go. Pretty extraordinary to look at, aren't they, guys? What are they? Well, they are the DMT KR1s. DMT's new latest and greatest cycling shoe. They sit at the top of their list. You've probably seen them being ridden by Elia Viviani at this year's Giro d'Italia in some lovely resplendent Italian champions colour schemes. Guys, what we'll do is we'll just quickly go through some of the features on these shoes, and then we're going to go into some questions, because a shoe this sort of bold really brings up more questions. First up, guys, we've got to talk about this 3D knit fabric. Incredible. So this basic shoe is made from this one cohesive knitted fabric. There is no stitching. There is no gluing. What does happen is there is various strengths throughout the shoe. So obviously different stiffnesses as the shoe goes around. It is claimed to be about 3 millimeters thick on average across the whole shoe. However, that does actually change again across the whole shoe depending on different pressure points. Next up, guys, is this elastic rib ankle collar. Like I said, there is no stitching, there is no gluing on this shoe on the upper. So what they've actually done is created, a collar, a sleeve at the top of the ankle, which acts as your closure system on the ankle. The third and fourth feature, guys, I'm going to put them together because, like I said in the City one, these set of features, well, they should be coming at this premium price. Carbon sole, Boa retention system. But I'm sure you guys will agree that those are not the things you want to know about. So first up, do they feel soft? Do they feel weak? No, not at all. Where you need strength, where you need stiffness, these shoes provide it. And you can see it in the build, right? It is really, really tight across the top, across the bridge of your foot. Now, the toe box is definitely wider. More familiar with what the Shimanos are. So for me, that is not an area I want to be absolutely clasped in. I don't want my pinky toe absolutely smashed up against the shoe. So my overall impression of is it soft, is it weak, is no, because it is stiff in the right place. Which links into the retention system. One Boa. There is no point cranking these shoes. You only have one dial. If you absolutely crank this shoe, all your pressure is going to be across here, across the bridge. What you're looking for really is an even pressure. You get that, but you get it by not cranking the living daylights out of it. When you want to be able to get the right tension on it, you can definitely do it on these shoes. Let's talk about fit. Like I mentioned in the City one, I have a pretty normal foot with a slightly larger toe box area. These fit me perfectly. I am not a narrow-footed person. I'm not a big, monstery, fat-footed person. My personal belief or my personal opinion to you guys would be trust the sizing. These come in half sizes. Hooray! So you can actually get that exact right fit. It's not dramatically different to anything you have not seen before. I would trust the sizing 100%. You guys ask a lot about whether these are a climbing shoe or a sprinting shoe. Where do they kind of sit in a category thing? Well, they're pretty light. They weigh about 240 grams per shoe without the cleats on. I weighed them up with the cleats on against the S-Fires. A little bit heavier than the S-Fires. Sprinting wise, well, unfortunately I'm not the greatest person to review that. I'd suggest Elia Viviani is a pretty good sort of indication that you can sprint with these without too many issues. Are they an all-day type ride? Well, incredibly comfortable. I have to say there's been no issues with any kind of hot foot stuff. Is it an all-day shoe in the wet? Well, there's only really one way to find that out. Well, there's certainly one way to find out what they're like when you put water on them. just have to simply look at them. There is very, very little on them, which you would therefore suggest means they are quite aerodynamic. One Boa, that nice little roughed system around the side, you have to think it's quite a clean frontal area, meaning pretty fast shoe. As a few of you asked about the ankle collar, it is not something I have had an issue with thus far. Or if you have a really super skinny ankle, that could possibly be an issue for you. All right, the big one, aesthetics, looks. Guys, the camera does not do these shoes justice. The sparkle and sheen on that is quite simply beautiful. It really is quite artistic. It is, well, it's Italian, no two ways about it. Black shoes, team socks are white. We'll have to do something about that. Black shoes, white socks. Anyway, we'll work it out. Guys, the other two options are, well, Elia Viviani's Italian Champs version. I have a soft spot for that. I mean, I don't know where you guys sit with wearing sort of national colored things, but I quite like those. The orange ones, well, that's a real personal choice, is the polite way of me saying I don't particularly like them. DMT are big into orange, clearly it's like their thing. So if you're a big DMT fan, you'll obviously run it, but for me, probably not where I would lean immediately. Like I said in the beginning, guys, extraordinary shoes. You can definitely even gather from the way I'm kind of almost presenting this that I'm particularly excited about these shoes. I'm not going to lie with you. That said, the rubber will meet the road with these shoes over time. I mean, look at them. They just look like artwork. Artwork doesn't tend to be functional and long-lasting. I have nothing that says they aren't yet, but at this stage, the jury just has to be out because they're not that old. But I come back to wow. Like, if you want a wow factor when you turn up to your bunch next, these are pretty good ones, I gotta admit. Guys, I really do hope you enjoyed that. I promise this channel is not just gonna turn into shoe reviews over and over and over again. There will be the odd sunglass review now and again. Thank you so much for your commentary recently on our race vlogs. We were super stoked with how they turned out. Obviously the result was not delightful, but yeah, I think we're really on to that. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, and do all that stuff. 10,000 by the next NRS race. We can do it. We can do it. All right, see you later, guys.